So I think it's wonderful. SLATE does such a great job. We collaborate with them basically for our employment services. And what's great about Veteran Community Project and SLATE coming together is that we do outreach, and we also do residential. So as the residential manager, my job is to prepare those who were homeless at one point or at risk of homelessness, and once they come into our program, I get them ready for permanent housing. And so what that looks like is health and wellness, income stability, fiscal understanding, network of support, and also education and training. So we work with SLATE to go ahead and get that income stability for them, but we also have outreach. So our outreach is walk-ins on Tuesdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And at that time, they'll work with one of our outreach case managers on a consistent basis. So it's not like they just come in and we say, okay, here's the resource for somebody like SLATE. That's wonderful, but we keep up with them and we make sure that it's working for them, that we get them the services they need. And SLATE is a wonderful place for us to collaborate with.
So the annual Veterans Job Expo is a really great resource for the community. There's a lot of veterans, especially in this current economy, that are in need of jobs. And to be able to go to one place and have multiple options is crucial for folks. So it's a really great event. So we have a total of 8 different programs for veterans. We've got a food giveaway that we do every other month. We have a legal program for veterans, dental program for veterans, a mental health collaborative. We do a coat drive each year, a winter warm-up coat drive, where we give out brand new coats, sweatshirts, hats, sweatpants, socks, gloves to veterans with housing insecurities.
So DSS and SLATE work together a lot. I come to a lot of their events. They've got resource fairs and job fairs. So Department of Social Services is always posted up to share information about some of our programs like SNAP and Medicaid. And we also have employment and training programs. And SLATE is a provider of one of our training programs. So we work closely with them to help get the people that are in need of training to go into the workforce and be successful.
I feel very excited and I'm very happy to be here. It's an honor to bring our services and information to veterans that are in need of financial dignity. What we do is we offer credit money management in workshops and with credit counseling. The services are absolutely free. We help people to increase their credit scores, reduce debt, and increase savings. If you're needing to be banked, we help you with getting banked. We work with 16 different bank partners, and we also help with if you're trying to get a house for the first time, set up your business, whatever it is, we want to make sure that you are being your best financial self.
We have had a great opportunity to not only meet some new people and find out what they've done in their careers as veterans before they became veterans, and then actually get some people to apply to jobs within our various departments. We're reaching an audience we normally wouldn't get to just by our website.
NATOLI is one of those good old American companies that you can make a career out of. We have full-time employment. We have 2 different shifts. We're centrally located in St. Charles. We do not have a bus line, however. If you do want to apply at NATOLI, we have a cafeteria on site. We pay weekly. The owners are on site every single day. The NATOLIs are very involved, which is very rare. But yeah, we're just a good American company that, thoroughbred company that has strong roots. in the St. Charles community and all over the world. We are a global company, and we're constantly looking for new talent to experience that growth. We're not going anywhere, we're just growing. So we work with high school students all the way up to somebody who's been in the game for a long time. If somebody wants to change their career and go into engineering, we're a great stop. If somebody wants to come in and just have a set schedule Monday through Friday, that's good as well. If you're looking for work-life balance, NATOLI is definitely the place to be.
Like this really shows that everybody cares and everybody is invested in their future. So the veteran program specifically deals with VA healthcare enrollment and benefits for disability and pension. So that's primarily how we help out. We also are involved with the Stand Up, Stand Down, which provides resources to homeless veterans as well as female veterans. We are also involved in the Mental Health Collaborative, which is ran by the Kaufman Fund. But that is to teach veterans about their mental health and to also help them get connected to those services in a more expedited process.
Well, what we want to make sure is that all of our veterans are aware of the services that are available for them, particularly in the area of employment. And as we associate that with the homelessness around the community, we want to make sure that once our veterans are housed, that they know there are resources available, not only within the VA itself, but our community partners like SLATE. So the Hope Recovery Center was established for our veterans who were experiencing homelessness. And so our primary mission is to house those veterans who are at risk for homelessness or are currently homeless. We have an outreach team that's located here at the Hope Recovery Center, 515 North Jefferson. And we're on the street all the time looking for our veterans who are in fact housing challenged. And also those veterans who are calling in to the hotline, their number is transferred to us, and we make sure that first their housing needs are attended to. And once they're housed, we know in order to keep and maintain our housing, employment is a big issue. That's when I come into the picture. As the community employment coordinator, my task is to make sure that our veterans who are employment ready are connected to those employers across the greater St. Louis that want to hire from our talent pool. If you run into a veteran who is homeless, there is a hotline number that you can give them. Actually, that number is 877-424-3838. Matter of fact, you can make that call and say, hey, there's a veteran over here that needs assistance, and we will dispatch someone from our outreach team to make sure that veteran actually gets the services that is necessary.
I actually work under a grant called the WIOA grant, and what we do is we can assist veterans that automatically qualify for our program with some career and training. With that, we offer everything from transportation, logistics, medical, CNA, CMT, LPN, RN assistance, also other things with construction. So basically, whatever that need may be, we stay with them and assess them and see how we can help them.
Yes, we do want our veterans to come down to SLATE to seek resources, training, employment opportunities. Veterans have priority of service, meaning that they do kind of get to skip the line, when we have that opportunity to do that for them. But yes, please come down. We want to help out. We want to connect them to resources. Veterans with proof that they're a veteran, they automatically qualify as a WIOA dislocated worker. And then we can also connect them to our state vet rep as well. He has other opportunities. Recently, we were just giving funding for Mo Heroes Connect. So not only can we help veterans, but we can also help active duty veterans who haven't yet fully retired. So that's new to us this program year. So we have quite a bit of funding for work experience for veterans who need that work experience before they can get back into full-time employment. So yeah, plenty of opportunities. So we want them to come down to seek services here at SLATE.